We got Trevin Jones and Ronnie Lawrence in the bantamweight division. Now, the first thing I really have to get over is the betting odds. I have no idea how my man right here, Ronnie Lawrence, is a minus 200 favorite. There's no way you should be a double favorite on Trevin Jones. That's just, there's no chance you should be a double favorite. Trevin Jones is a black belt in BJJ and has a lot of power in his hands. Knocked out Mario Batista and knocked out Timur Valiev. Now, he was smoking a little marijuana, so that fight did get turned into a no contest, but he knocked out Timur Valiev. Very, very impressive win right there. They're both similar ages, 31 years old, pretty much for Trevin Jones right there. And then Ronnie Lawrence at 29 years old, similar height and similar reach as well. But Trevin Jones, in my opinion, is probably going to want this fight to stay on the feet, where he does have the power advantage. Ronnie Lawrence might have the kicking advantage, better body kicks, better leg kicks, better head kicks, all that type of stuff. But Trevin Jones definitely has the advantage in the power and in the boxing. So right here, Trevin Jones, keep the fight on the feet, defend the takedowns. I don't think that's going to happen, but defend the takedowns of Ronnie Lawrence and try to get that knockout would be the best way for Trevin Jones to get the win. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I do not, because Ronnie Lawrence, I mean, the man's wrestling, I have no idea how he got so good at just taking people down over and over and over again. I'm not talking about 4 or 5 takedowns. I'm talking Merab Dvalishvili level wrestling. I mean, you look right here. Oh my God, 10.86 takedowns every single fight, 76% accuracy, and then 100% takedown defense. And then Trevin Jones with 0% takedown defense, 20% takedown accuracy. Dude, that is insane, man. Ronnie Lawrence, the wrestling and the ground and pound is definitely gonna be what gets him the win if he does end up winning. But Trevin Jones, as I said before, he does have a black belt in BJJ, which is one thing that could help him on the ground. Maybe attempt submissions from the bottom, and maybe use those submissions to get back up on the feet. So I overall think the striking is going to be very, very even, because the kickboxing advantage goes to Ronnie, and then the boxing advantage does go to Trevin. So it ultimately does come down to, will Ronnie Lawrence get the takedowns? And for how much cardio Ronnie Lawrence does have, going for 11 takedowns and landing 11 takedowns, I think he's going to get the fight down eventually, one time or another, and over and over and over again, and eventually probably win this fight by a decision, maybe a ground and pound TKO. But it's definitely not one I'd be super, super confident in, especially with the power of Trevin Jones and the BJJ black belt that Trevin Jones does have. But overall, it's a really, really solid fight in the bantamweight division. It's definitely going to go Ronnie Lawrence winning the fight. But would I bet on Ronnie Lawrence at minus 200? No, I would not. It's another fight on the fight card where you're going to be doing an underdog or pass type of bet. But I'm definitely going Ronnie Lawrence. He is amazing, amazing wrestling. I mean, 10.86 takedowns every single fight. I mean, on Dana White's Nintendo Series, he looked really, really good. But right there, Ronnie Lawrence by a unanimous decision. Should be a really, really good fight in the bantamweight division right there.